Alright, Brush Monkeys, welcome back. This week we are wrapping up our TT Games Carnevale series of figures with the Prince of Thieves. And this is another guy that looks like he's right out of Assassin's Creed. See, we've got the little dagger on his sleeve there. And here's the box art for the Cappuccino that we did last week, and here's the box art for the Prince of Thieves. And you can kind of see very similar color scheme between the two of them. And so we're going to reuse a lot of the same colors and techniques. Just going to change things up a little bit with some of the details. But still very heavy on the contrast paints and shade washes and things like that. So we're going to go ahead and get started on that. He looks like he's going to be a fun guy to paint. I think it's going to be an interesting one to get into. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off and get started on him, and we'll go from there. Alright, see you soon. Bye. Alright, Brush Monkeys, I'm back, and as you can see, I've made some progress on this guy. I got the reds done on his cloak. So I used Blood Angel's red, so it's a little bit brighter red. Got the leathers done. You can see they're still kind of wet. His pants are based. His boots and his belt are done in the Black Templar. Still need to shade wash all that Wraithbone colored clothing with Seraphim Sepia and go over his skin with the Guilliman Flesh. I'm going to shade wash the pants with Nuln Oil, and then excuse me, and then do the metallics, and he's pretty well done. So yeah, he's coming along pretty well and pretty quickly. I think I may go ahead and do the scabbard of his sword in let's just go ahead and do that now while I'm thinking about it. Do the scabbard of the sword in Black Templar, because it looks like he's got it in the scabbard and not just stuck through a frog. There we go. There we go. Alright. So he's coming along really nicely. I'm going to go ahead and do the flesh and the shade washing on the tunic now, and then I'm going to go ahead and take a break and let him finish drying, because the cloak obviously is still wet in some places. The tunic, the leather is still wet. And I'm thinking, despite the box art, not real well, the box art kind of shows it in steel, being metallic steel. The trim on his tunic here being steel. I think I'm going to do that in gold, because I think it'll be more befitting of a Prince of Thieves than that. I think the buckles on his boots and his belt are going to be steel, but his mask, his tunic, his sword hilt, all that'll be gold. But we'll get to that when I start doing the metallics. So for right now, I'm just going to do that quick shade washing and then take a break. And we'll come back in a little bit, see some progress. Alright, see you soon. Bye. Alright, I'm back. And as you can see, I've started in on the metallics. Got the gold on the sword hilt done. Got the gold on his tunic. Got his mask done up. His mask and sword hilt there have been shade washed, and I even got it's a little hard to see, but I got just a little bit of purple on his sword hilt there as a spot color for where it's not wrapped in brass wire. I still have the steel on his boot buckles here to do, and steel on his little wrist contraption there. But yeah, he's coming along really nicely. I really like how this guy's coming out. I think he's going to look really cool when he's done. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the steel and probably wash the base. Do the wash on the stones there. And then we'll come back and take a look at them. Alright, so I'll see you soon. Bye. Alright, Brush Monkeys, as you can see, I've got the steel buckles on him done. Steel on his little contraption on his arm done. I've got his golds highlighted, if you'd stay in focus. I've got his base band based at least, and the bricks painted on his base. So the only thing really left to do is to do the metallics on the base band, And this guy's pretty well done. So next time you see this guy, he's going to be completely finished. And I think you'll agree he's looking pretty spiffy so far. So I'm going to go ahead and do the metallics on his base band and get him matte sealed. And then the next time you see this guy, he's going to be completely finished. Well, see you soon. Bye. And there he is, Brush Monkeys, the finished Prince of Thieves from TT Games Carnevale game. And this will wrap up our series of the Carnevale figures. I think it's been fun. They've got a lot of nice detail on them. They're pretty easy to work with, pretty easy to clean up. And they take paint really well. And it's been fun painting these guys. I've had a good time with these. I might order some more if I see any more on the website that kind of strike my interest. So definitely go check these out. It's ttgames.com, Carnevale with an E, and have some fun with that. Alright, see y'all next week. Hey Brush Monkeys, Tom from Flying Monkey Studios here. If you like what you see, click like down below. If you want to be notified when new videos come out, click subscribe. Both of those help me with my YouTube numbers and help support me doing and what I do best. Speaking of which, if you want to support me more directly, you can visit my Patreon site and go on my Instagram page to see all the miniatures that I paint on this site and how to get your hands on one of your own if you want one. We're also on Facebook and Twitter. You can check both of those to see when new videos get posted. And visit my merch store at storefrontier.com/flyingmonkeystudios. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.